Just a few blocks down the street from the state capitol in Indiana, it's Lucas Oil Stadium, downtown Indianapolis, the home of the Colts. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the New England Patriots and the Indianapolis Colts.
Joey Slye to kick off for the Patriots.
With my partner Greg Olson, Mike Tirico, Joey Slye, set to get this one going. Off we go from Indianapolis. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 26-yard line.
We'll go three tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Unlock right.
It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
Here we go. Set. Go.
Now they'll set up to throw. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Colts first down. Back to throw. That's going to be caught. It's Marvin Mims. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They're on the march. Another first down. On the handoff, it's Robinson. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Get it.
They'll look to throw. Tyler Warren, the tight end. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They get an even 20 on that one. First down, Indianapolis.
At the 23-yard line.
Come on, come on. Set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready,
They'll throw out of the gun. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
Incomplete.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Now here's a keeper on the zone read. And sensing no escape, he gives himself up behind the line of scrimmage.
So it's just a simple read, but it's really well defended. They had both the give and the pull reads both accounted for, and the play ends up going nowhere.
Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face third down. He'll look to throw. He connects with Mims. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up fourth down.
The field goal. A 39-yard attempt.
Whose kick is good. And the Colts will take a 3-0 lead.
And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
We're going to run, and this is Travion Henderson. The Colts have come away with the football.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's One of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
Good blocking to the 15. And he's into the end zone. Bijan Robinson, touchdown Colts. His first touchdown of the new campaign.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Koo able to add the extra points. And the Colts are out to a 10-0 lead.
To kick off.
So out is Koo. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Y'all can't talk about basic. Crazy. What's up? Hey, what's up?
On first and 10, here's May. Quick throw, taken in, and they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. 16 yards on the game, and a quick first down.
First and 10.
Now this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
That's
Another catch on the drive. This one for 13 yards and another first down.
Every team in the league practices these situations every single day. That's a critical third down, Mike. So now with this fresh set of downs, they got to just take a deep breath. Now you're really not so much playing against your opponent as much as you are playing against this clock.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A gain there of 20. First down, New England.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
They're going to put a man in motion to the right. May to throw again. Right back to Andrews. He's got another one. And they'll get about half what they needed. It's a pickup of 5. It sets up second and 5.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it. There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
That is caught by the tight end, Mark Andrews. Touchdown, New England. That his second TD catch of the season.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
This is fielded inside the 5. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
Here we go.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And this is going to be a Colts first down as he's up to the 45-yard line.
Ready, set.
That's good for a Colts. First down.
19,
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. How about this one, too, to start the drive? Mark him off with a gain of 24 and another first down.
Here we go, Scott. Panther 60, Panther 60.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. 10-7 is the score. We'll come back to Indianapolis in a moment. The Colts with the football to start this second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Get it.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
Brings up second.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
From the 23, here's 2nd and a couple.
Bronco 80.
He'll drop to throw. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. He's going to have a first down and forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
And he's in! Touchdown, Indy. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. Here's Coop for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Colts will get out in front 17-7.
Patriots 7. Young Wayne Coop set to kick off.
So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
To throw on first down is May. Off-balance throw. It's complete.
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
Throwing on 2nd down. May. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Here's a screen taken in by Henderson. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
The job of the offensive lineman is the key piece to a successful screenplay. They have to balance this fine line between stopping the defensive lineman from getting to the quarterback too quick, but also let that defensive lineman think he's got a free rush at the quarterback. That's the balance and the timing that made this play so successful, and they're able to pick up the first down.
From the 20, here's 2nd and 4. May to the air once more. Quick throw here is complete. And the Patriots are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Crazy.
Here's May again. That one taken in. Touchdown, Patriots. Greg, it's one of those, sometimes you got to feel like you know where the ball's going to go, and the defense knows it too, but it still ends up in that guy's hands for the touchdown.
Absolutely, Mike. In these critical situations, like down here in the red zone, it's players, not plays. It doesn't matter what you draw up on the board. You say, okay, who's my best player? Put him in a good matchup, let him go win, and give him a chance. That's exactly what they do here, and I think we're going to see a lot of this the rest of the game.
Following the touchdown, here's Slide to kick it away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Okay, break. Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. Finding room at the 35. Down the sideline, past the 40. And he is gone. 75 yards. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Koo able to add the extra point. And the Colts go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead. So out is Coot. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Now the former Buckeye, it's Travion Henderson. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-happy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play. And this is where the timing of these passing game, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him. He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Here's May to throw it on 1st down. Right back to Williams. They connect again. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down. Throw again is May. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 28-yard line.
Here comes 2nd and 4.
Crazy. Here goes tonight.
From out of the gun, here's May. Throw, left side, caught by Andrews. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Patriots, 1st down.
Here goes tonight.
A gain of 12. First down, Patriots.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
On 2nd down, it's May. He's got it at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, New England. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
He fields it at the 8. Now an opening past the 30. They finally get him down, and he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
60 bison, 60 bison.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect, and it falls incomplete. Tyler Warren, the man he was looking for there. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 19 Lions. Ready?
They'll look to throw. He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Cup 19! Cup 19! Check out!
They'll look to throw yet again. That one knocked away, and it's incomplete. Christian Gonzalez, first rounder out of Oregon. Tight coverage there.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
Back to the air one more time. That is hauled in at the 5. And he will score! Tyler Warren. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Koo able to add the extra point. And the Colts add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
May now on 1st and 10. Backs to the right side and incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
It's one of those balls where the quarterback wishes there was a string. The second it came out of his hand, he wished he could just pull it back, because from the moment it left his hand, that looked like a sure interception. And the only reason it wasn't because the defender just flat out dropped it.
He's going to look for the home run ball. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him. And we'll bring up 3rd down.
So often we see on these deep passes, the defender lose track of the ball in the air. They then tend to panic, and it either leads to a big pass completion or a defensive PI. In this case, he stays in phase. He's able to break the ball up and prevent a big play from happening.
Crazy.
Throwing on 3rd down is May. He got his man down the field. It is a big completion. Now a timeout signal for him, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break. Here's 1st and 10.
Here goes throw.
May to throw again. Across. He's got it in the hands of Williams. And he will have the 1st down here as they get into field goal range, down just shy of the 20. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. Joey Sly comes on. They'll try the field goal here. This will be a 38-yard attempt. And that one doinks off the right upright. No good. So, 1 half in the books. 2nd half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Set to kick off.
3rd quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. That one is complete. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Working out of the gun. It's May. That was on target to Williams. He's got it.
It's a gain of 3.
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
It's a gain of 20. And a Patriot 1st down.
Henderson now on 1st and 10. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line.
So, from 37, here's 2nd and 5. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
In motion comes Andrews. Off the play fake, here's May. That's complete to Ramondre Stevenson out of the backfield. A pickup of 14 on that one. Good for a Patriots first down.
That's good for a Patriots first down.
They'll run. It's Henderson. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Williams in motion.
Hey, what's up?
On first down, they go back to Henderson. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
He was taken down at the 10-yard line.
Second down, 8 yards to go.
It's second and 8.
Throwing now is May. That's complete to Henderson. And he'll take this one in. Travion Henderson. Touchdown, Patriots. Out comes Sly for the extra point.
Joey Sly lining up for the point after.
The kick is good. And the Pats are back within a field goal. The lead is 3.
Patriots 28. Joey Sly to kick off for the Patriots.
Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. From the 6, here comes a return. They're going to be set up with a short field. What a tremendous kick return.
It's always nice as an offense when you can get a lift from special teams, and that was truly a team effort. I mean, you can see it's great blocking that gave him the initial seam, and he took advantage of it. That was really well done.
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10.
Ready?
Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
In trouble, and down he goes.
And it might have taken longer than they would have liked, but that's the first sack of the game, and it came at the perfect time. This defense desperately has to get off the field, and that play gets them a lot closer to doing so.
Work to do following the sack. It is third and long.
18 Cardinal. Ready?
Back to throw. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And he overhit that just a bit. Lands beyond the goal line, and that is a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
All week long, they stress, Mike, that we have to get as many defenders to this ball carrier as possible. They know he's going to make some guys miss. He's going to be hard to get on the ground, but you can see the effect of rallying to the ball as it had here. They're able to take him down, and they're able to do it for a loss.
In motion comes Andrews. May to throw on second down. Forced to his right. He'll get this out to Henderson. And he's going to be out of bounds. Gain of just a couple. And now we've got third down coming up.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
From the gun, on third down, it's May. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on third down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to. And certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
Here's May to throw it on first down. Quick throw, taken in. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Now a 3rd and 2. He'll try to run for it with Henderson. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. First and 10. Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From out of the gun, here's May. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Crazy. Right here, go throw. Hey, what's up?
To throw now, May. Open man, left side, he's got it. He'll get out of bounds, a gain of 8, and that's going to be good enough for a first down.
First down.
Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
Crazy. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
13 yards. First down, Patriots.
Hey, what's up?
In motion comes Andrews. Throw again is May. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. Rushed to his left.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Motion the slot man left. On 2nd down, it's May. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
1 yard to go.
5. Right here, go throw. Crazy.
Now, May. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Jalen Carmon. He gets in to drop him for his first sack of the young season.
Field goal. A 24-yard attempt.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. That evens the score here in the fourth quarter.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through and they get 3.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time?
The Colts take
This
over
one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
Ready? Crack all 80s. Ready, right?
On the ground, it's Robinson. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
Tackle gain at the 38-yard line.
Hold it ready.
From the 38 now, here's second and 7.
Ready? Liking 18. Go.
Now they'll set up to throw. Open man downfield. It's 1. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 39 yards.
First and 10 at the 22-yard
It's not a coincidence,
line.
Mike, that the best offenses in the NFL are all excellent at yards after the catch. It's a combination of a few things: a highly accurate quarterback and the ability of the scheme to get open players in open space. Once you do that, the rest is up to them.
Let's go now.
We'll try the zone read on first and 10. That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up first and goal.
It's pretty clear why this offense likes to get the ball into the hands of this quarterback, huh, Mike? I mean, he is just so effective in this area, and now he has them set up first and goal.
Now, first and goal.
Let's go. 7. Ready, ready.
They'll run with Robinson, and he's going to be stopped well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, you're able to get...
And this is a touchdown! They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Koo able to add the extra point, and the Colts will go up by 7.
38. Patriots 31.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Haskins now to return. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense.
And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
Brings up second and 2.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Another run here for Robinson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard on the play. It's now third.
So it's a win for the Colts. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Colts, winners here in the Circle City, as we say so long from Indianapolis.